Hey, what's up, what's up, what's up? How you doing? How you been? What's going on? What's good? Oh, you get it in. Somebody's good for you. What's good to people? Woo, what's good to people? It's a day of a day, another day we call Thursday. Anyway, that being said, what's good to people? Did you see, Kendra? She did the premiere of Hank. And I guess the little baby and stuff like that. She was pregnant with the baby, I think 6 months pregnant. And Hank went out and had an affair with a transsexual woman. And the way it was put out there, and Wendy Williams, the talk show host, my sister in my head. Anyway, she kind of was like, a lot of girls hit me up in reference to what went down this morning in reference to the Wendy Williams show, as far as the way she talked about the transsexual and her view of it, how, you know, if Kendra, okay, this is what went down. Wendy Williams feels as though, allegedly, since Kendra, husband Hank, went out and had sex with a transsexual, she wouldn't have nothing to do with him. And she kind of like coached her little audience, you know, to kind of say the same thing, you know, ooh, we wouldn't want him back and stuff like that. But she said she's not going to watch the show because she really doesn't care how it unfolds, because she wouldn't take her back. Now, this is a person who always talking about how she let out drive-bys and stuff like that. And her husband allegedly cheated, because there are videos and stuff like that of him out there too with another girl. Allegedly, but I say to myself. Anyway, that being said, so the thing is that, you know, and it was on Boston and stuff like that, I'm not mad at Wendy. My thing is this, is that she's entitled to her opinion. I'm not going to get mad at her, because like she always says, say it like you mean it. So, we're saying it like we mean it. So the simple fact of the matter was that people felt as though she degraded to transsexuals and stuff like that when she was talking in reference to she wouldn't allow her husband back because by them being with a transsexual woman, that they don't really know how they kicked it. And let's be really honest about it. Most times people do not see transsexual women. They see transsexual men. And I know you girls maybe get a little mad at me, so you might as well get your little thing to start pressing the button for dislike. But this is it. I've told you once, I'll tell you twice, I'll tell you 10 times. I don't give a fuck what nobody tells you. They still see you as men when you're not around. Sure, they give you that respect, and they're going to say, you know, it's a woman when they're in front of you. Hell, some of them disrespect you and tell people you're a man right in front of them, or a transsexual, when they could just introduce you as Raven, or whatever the case may be. They won't do that, because the simple fact of the matter is that it is what it is. And I've got no people who've done it to me. I want to introduce you to my transsexual, or she's not a real girl, but you don't say, oh, by the way, I'm a faggot, and I'm introduced to my tranny. Because at this point, when they introduce the transsexual, the gay person becomes the straight person. And most straight people really don't give two flying fucks about what you are. It's always usually your own people, the gay people. And just like people were talking about in reference to the transsexual. And I'm always going to stand for my sisters, and I'm always going to love some of you, because I will not love all of you, just like all of you do not love me. I'd be a phony bitch if I stood up and tell you that I love all my transsexuals, because I don't. You know, a lot of our transsexual women do a lot of fucked up shit, and we know it, and we sit back and we watch transsexual put other pictures of the transsexual, and we read her, and we want to talk about clocking her and stuff like that. And I hate to say this, but it's going to be a real bitch today, and you call me what the fuck you want, I really don't care. But at the end of the day, that girl that you post a picture of, that you say she's a brick, her face, her car, she looks like a man, bitch, you still are a man if you want to get graphically down to it. I know you want to talk about gender and all that bullshit, but at the end of the motherfucking day, you can decide whether you want to sit on the toilet or stand the fuck up. And my thing is this, it makes me mad, but I'm just be real with it. I'm just be a real bitch and call me what the fuck you want. At the end of the day, I really don't give a fuck. And you can say, Raven, that's not how I feel like a woman. Well, bitch, so do I. I feel like a woman. I went to many magnitudes to get to where I'm at. But at the end of the day, no matter what I feel is doing in my fucking head, I know what people are going to call me behind my back. And some of the people is going to be my own transsexual sisters. That I'm sitting up here in front of videos and doing footage and all this kind of shit. This video's going to the left. It's not going to. Okay, let me just focus back, Raven. Okay. Oh, don't make it personal. Okay, I'm trying. So, a lot of girls feel as though, you know, it wasn't right for Wendy to say, but she said, I agree with Wendy. Because I'm going to tell you just like this. If it was a real female, and I was dating a guy, he was my boyfriend, and he went out and been with a real female, how could I bring him to a room full of females, because I wouldn't know whether he's fucking with the females or the transsexual. And not to tell you, he may have a couple guys up his back too. It's not, everything is not all about being a transsexual, it's being personal. People think that, okay, well, they attacked the transsexual, so it's attacking me. It has nothing to do with you. If another transsexual pictures a picture of you making fun of you, does that trans has something to do with you making fun of you? Got everybody laughing at you? No, it don't. So why do we co-sign and add ourselves to stuff that has nothing to do with us? Unless you directly aiming it to me, the bullet at me, then it has nothing to do with me. And I'm going to be really honest, and I may be wrong what I'm about to say. I feel as though Hank was set up. I really do. I believe as though the transsexual knew that she figured out it was Hank, and she went and she had people set him up. Because how the fuck out of everybody inside the world is the transsexual, he's going into that room and all of a sudden they know what they're doing inside that room. I've been in hotels before because mother has lived. And I'm not going to sit up in front. And the simple fact of the matter is that nobody knew what was going on in my room. I'm sure she didn't walk around with a fucking sign. I'm a trainee. Come in my room, I got a celebrity coming. How the fuck would they know? And then you bitches always want somebody, oh, we want to be accepted. We want to be looking as women. But when you get a fucking man who decides to take a chance with you and be with one of you, the first thing you want to do is put him on Facebook. You want to blast him. You want everybody to know you've been with him, and you've been with a celebrity. You want everybody to know. So what do you think the message that's sent back to the other celebrities that want to mess with you girls? But y'all don't sit up there, y'all be like, oh, the girls are so messy. Oh, that's what we call the word messy. You don't think it's fucked up? You don't see y'all rearing all over to go attack her. Y'all like, oh my God, she said da-da-da, but I don't see you rearing up to go and go get her. The same way you want to go attack Wendy. And I'm always say Wendy's like a sister in my head. Some people say I look like her. Some people say I act like her. Some people, I'm nothing like her. But the reason why she's still on that show is no shade. It's because she looks like one of us. Let's be real. Let's call the thing a thing. Because everybody who flips past the channel, they look at that, they say, oh shit, that's not a woman. And they click back and they keep looking. They say that's not a woman. And most people that know that she is a woman still not convinced she's a woman. So let's keep it cute. Let's keep it real. I'm not going to sit up and I'm not going to front and I'm not going to be too nice. Because some of my sisters have been very fierce to me and they come up for me, and most times the girls that's come up for me is the ones that I'm thinking will have my back. And I'll be standing out in motherfucking war fight my own battle by myself. And it's not a good place to be, but I have to deal with my realism the same way you do. Every transsexual out here that do shit that has nothing to do with you. If I'm sucking dick, if I'm doing porn, if I'm robbing bombs, if I'm shooting people, if I'm robbing stores, what the fuck is what I'm doing got something to do with you? It has nothing to do with you. Stop making everything so fucking personal when it has nothing to do with you. And I'm not talking to all, even some of the girls who inbox me. I'm not talking to y'all because, you know, we talk and stuff like that. It's not directed toward anybody personally. But I just don't want y'all to always put yourself in a line of fire when it has nothing to do with you. Stop putting yourself in other people's shit. That was between transsexual, that's between Hank, and that's between, I don't know the transsexual name, and I could get two flying fucks. And that's just me. But my thing has something to do with Hank, Kendra, and them. That has nothing to do with us. That's their shit. The transsexual got paid, she got her money. What the fuck is your cut at? You so fucking worried. You're not worried, you're not bothered, you're not pressed. When you say, well, I have a problem with that, you would have a problem if you was living with a fucking man and without a fucking female. Hell, you would have a problem if you was with a man and he would have fucked another dude. So come on, stop making it about, oh, I'm a transsexual and she said that she put us down. If a woman went out and had another sex, if a man went out and had another sex with a woman, only they gonna call us a homewrecker, a fart, and all this other kind of shit, gonna make fun of her. Stop making this shit about you. It's not about you. It really isn't. I'm sure you're fabulous and you look good, but it's all, every transsexual story is not about you. And that's how it is. Anyway, that being said, I just want you to all be safe and watch your back and stuff like that. Like I always said, don't walk out to the storm not with fully armed and ready for war. But my thing is this is that you have to call a thing a thing. And some people may agree with me and some people may not. That's your opinion and you have that right. I don't care. You're going to do you, and you're going to do you the best way you can. And whatever I feel as though it's my opinion, it's just my opinion. And you don't have to agree with it. You can say, well, you know what, bitch, I don't agree with you. That's okay. We can agree to disagree. We can agree to disagree. But I want to ask you one thing. When the last time you saw somebody put up a picture of a transsexual, you went up to the girl and said, why you do that? Take it down. When have you ever gotten into that? When did you made it that person and said, I don't like that? When the last time any of you transsexuals actually made a video about all the transsexuals that's been murdered? When the last time any transsexuals said they do all those things? No, but we could always sit back and we could talk about different things. Let's talk about the issues that need to be taken at hand. How girls are getting killed, how girls are getting murdered, about the fucking man that they're taking care of their house. And when the motherfucking cops come to pick up the girl body out the house and the man sitting there talking about, well, I didn't know she was a woman. Bitch, you been living for 5 years. How the fuck you not know? Let's talk about that, but no one cares. No one cares. Everything everybody's talking about, oh, I don't like Nick, consider us men. Well, at the end of the day, it is what it is. I understand what's up here, but honey, what's down here says something else. Anyway, that being said, and I'm being keeping it cute. Anyway, you like it, don't you know? You like, don't subscribe, I will do this. Two flying folks. Anyway, that being said, I want to say hello all new people. Boom. I want to say hello, bam. And I want to thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. I want you to do you. I want you to do you the best way you can. And if nobody don't like it, then fuck them.